What's up, Dwayne Nation? I want to talk about one of my favorite players in the NFL, but unfortunately not a player I want to have in my fantasy football team in 2025, and it is Chris Godwin, a guy who has won me leagues in the past. But looking at last year, yes, he was phenomenal, the wide receiver 2 before his injury, but the dislocated ankle and fractured fibula heading into this year, I'm just getting PTSD from his first injury a handful of years ago. Came back really slow. We thought he was on pace. But it just wasn't a good season. And heading into this year, you lose Liam Cohen, who loved involving Chris Godwin much more than what we saw with Dave Canales. And then you look at how the Buccaneers went out and added first-round wide receiver Emeka Egbuka. I think he's going to day one slot in to take snaps from Chris Godwin. And I just think it's going to be a slow year for Chris Godwin. I hope maybe in 2026 he steps back into the spotlight. Maybe Mike Evans retires. But Mike Evans, I think, is going to have a great year this year. Emeka Egbuka, they still have Jalen McMillan. Cade Otton is there. The 2 running backs are there. And for those who are also talking about, the Buccaneers paid him to come back and they expect big things from him, I just think if you actually look at that deal, he obviously could have gotten $20+ million more to go to the Patriots or the Steelers, I believe. Chris Godwin took the cheaper deal because he wanted to stay in Tampa Bay, but that's what Tampa Bay was going to offer. I think people are reading into it too much that they believe Chris Godwin's going to be ready. I do not think that's going to happen. He's a guy who I just can't draft in fantasy. I think he's going to start the season slow, most definitely, and I just don't know where it'll pick up, if it will pick up in the 2025 NFL season, so I'm staying away from Chris Godwin.